Hello everyone. Very good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining in. So by the time people are joining, I will just share my live. Hello, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for joining. So this is an impromptu live. So I had not given any intimation. This is a very impromptu live. And thank you so much. Thank you, Anurag. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for watching the live. And I'm just waiting for a couple of more people to join in. Yes. Hello. Thank you for joining in. Hi, Rija. Thank you. Okay, so I think we have a few people on board. I'm live at Facebook and Insta and YouTube together. So I think I have quite a few people. So let me just start. So today is a very special day. So I know it's a very special day for many people, but for me it's a very special day as this marks the anniversary of my very first book. So it was, 1 year back on the same day, 14th of Feb 2020, that my book was released. And this is the book that I'm talking about, Raising a Mindful Parent. So my book was released 1 year back. And since 1 year, I have got so much of love, so much of appreciation from each one of you who has read the book. And I have, the love is pouring in from so many people, and I want to thank you. A lot of gratitude to everyone who has read my book, who has bought my book, or who has supported me in every which way during this journey. So thank you so much for joining in. And I'll just talk a little bit about my book. It has been 1 year and it is a bestseller on Amazon now, and it has been selling at not only in the, I'm very happy to say that, not only in the place where I stay in Gurgaon, Delhi, everywhere, but it has been, selling in many remote places of India also. And this was my intention when I wrote the book. So this book is written in a very simple language, very simple English, keeping in mind that, not many people have English as their mother tongue. So India is a country with diverse linguistic backgrounds. So we have, every few places, every few kilometers, our dialect changes. So people are not very well fluent with English, not everyone is. So this book is written keeping that in mind, so that, whether you speak Marathi, whether you speak Kannada, whether you speak Gujarati, anyone can understand. And any mother who needs, any parent, not only mother, any parent who needs assistance with parenting in any aspect, they can be they can benefit from the book. And basically my book talks about, what I talk about is mindful parenting. As you can see, Raising a Mindful Parent is the name of the book. And what mindful parenting I wanted to convey is basically being mindful of your interactions with the children. That when you're interacting with your children, you should be very mindful of the way what you're conveying to your children, and what is the message that your children are taking from your interaction with them. And also being mindful to let your children have an independent identity and not make them a mini version of yourself. So many of times, what happens, parents are like, this is what I do, so you should also do it this way. Rather than giving them a logical explanation, we just try to force the things on children. So rather than forcing the things on children, let them have their own path, let them make their own path, and go ahead on that path. and also being mindful that your child has a life purpose of their own. So you do not have to let them go and find their own life purpose for which they are here, and help them. Basically, we as parents, we should help them find their life purpose. We should help them go on the path of their for what they want to choose, and not put them in their mind that this is what you have to do. And this is one main aspect, the mindfulness. And the other aspect what I talk on in this book is getting spirituality into the child's life from a very young age, giving them spirituality as a gift. So what spirituality does, basically, spirituality, if you give it to your child, that is a gift. And it is a gift, like, we give them a mind of their own, a mind from where you get so many useful substances like coal and diamonds and everything. Gold comes from the mines. So giving spirituality to your child is like giving them a mind of their own, which doesn't exhaust. And this mind, what they can get from this mind, they can get courage, they can get encouragement, they can get happiness, love, joy, power, contentment whenever they want in their life. And they do not have to look at some other person or some other place or to get this kind of courage, encouragement, happiness, joy, love in their life. They can get it from their inside of themselves. So this is why spirituality is one major part of what we should give to our children, and it plays a very big part in the development of the children. And many people tell me that Mona, people who have read the book, they have told me that, Mona, what you've written, many of the things we already know. So my question to them is, you know it, but are you implementing it in your life? Are you implementing it with your children? Because knowing and doing are two different things. And to how this book will help you do, because at the end of every chapter in the book, I have certain question and answers. So I call them exercises, which and they are basically some questions with very deep meaning. When you start doing them, you will see the work that you have to do on yourself and on your child. So this is how the book will help you in doing what you know. So knowing and doing are two very different things. So this is how the book helps you, and it helps you make into practice, get into practice whatever you learn, whatever you're reading in the book. So this book is, it is a journey. It is a journey with your children from one step to the other, from one stage to the next. So this is what the book depicts, and this book is basically my own journey, written on my own experiences with my own educational background. So how I turned around a situation with my child, and during the process I came to know certain things which, when implemented with other children also, they have given some wonderful results. So this is what a book is, a testimonial to that. And I want to thank all the all the people, all the lovely people, wonderful people who gave me permission to write their stories in the book. So obviously the name is changed, the situation is the names are changed to protect the privacy, but they gave me, I had to take permission from the people to write their stories in the book, and they lovingly, they gave me permission. So I'm so grateful to all of them who have done it. I know you know who you are, so I'm very grateful to you. Thank you so much. And thank you so much everyone for who has supported my book all this year, and it has been a wonderful journey since I actually the book has been released. So I would like to share my favorite quote from the book. I'll just open it. So my favorite quote in the book is, raise your children so that they do not have to recover from their childhood. So this is one thing which I want to share, that raise your children so that they do not have to recover from their childhood. So nothing else can describe the growing up of children in a better way. The journey from childhood to adulthood should be where the children get to experience life in such a delightful and inquisitive way that, basking in its glow, they move forward to their adult life. A safe, happy, fulfilled childhood will provide them with a strong foundation for life. These children, when they grow up, will not only shine themselves but will also uplift others. So this is just a small 2-3 lines which I read from the book regarding this quotation, and there are so many, I've written in more in detail about that. So this is the basic, my favorite quotation from the book. This is the one. And if I would like to share a few lines from the book. So this is on sharing a positive outlook. What I've written is on how we can have a positive, help our children have a positive outlook in life. So there are many points. I'll read just one point. So a positive outlook is to cultivate a resilient attitude. Be so resilient that nothing can keep you down for long, and you will spring back up. Many people have a resilient attitude, but the important factor here is the time. So you should spring back in the least possible time, and this is known as the bounce back time. So bounce back time is basically thank you Vaishali for watching. How are you? So bounce back time is that we all have resilience in us. So we have seen with the COVID situation, we all have resilience to come out of any kind of situation. But the important factor is how much time do we take. So the least possible time that we take is, the better it is. So resilience is the time which we take to come out of any difficult situation is known as the bounce back time. And I've explained bounce back time and what are, the factors on which the bounce back time depends on. And so this is what I have written in the book. So I'll just read a few lines of it. So who decides how much time is the appropriate time? There have been studies which show how much time is healthy to be in a low state. A low state can be if you are grieving the loss of a family member, nursing a heartbreak, or any other tough situation. If you stay long in that low state, after a certain time period, the human brain gets conditioned to it. The brain then takes this low phase as the new good for itself and it becomes the comfort zone. So the mind likes to dwell in that depressed state as it is the comfort area, and it then gets tough to break out of this zone without any help. So this is the reason that bounce back time, why we should have a very low bounce back time. So this is what I have explained in this, the lines which I have written. And I just realized that I have written the new good for itself, and this was before COVID. And after COVID, the new good, or we have this term coming up quite a lot. So I think I've used it before the COVID time itself. I just realized that. So okay, so this is what I just read from the book. What is the how to develop a positive outlook in children? What is the bounce back time? And why we should have a less bounce back time. So that is all available in this book. If you would like to know more about it, please buy the book and please read it. And I think the book is on a discount on Amazon because of this the month of Feb. I've kept it on a discount for the anniversary thing. So 1 year of my book, and it is on a discount right now, so you can probably just go ahead and buy it. It is at a discount right now. I'll just read some more line from the one paragraph from the book, that we all, these days there is a problem of plenty which is happening. Our children, we love to give everything to our children, whatever they want. We as parents do not stop and we just give it to our children. So is it bad? Is it good? And not only buying things, we we praise our children a lot. So is that bad? Is that good? So I've just written something in this book on that. So I'll just read a few lines from that. So let us understand what is wrong if you give undue praises to your child. So this is about the undue praises. So excess and undeserving, everything is bad, even if it is praise. The children should be appreciated and encouraged. It is healthy for them. But when this appreciation becomes exaggerated and undeserved, it becomes a problem. For example, If you tell your child that he is good in tennis and plays very well, it is good. But if you say you are the best player in the world, this is something over the top, right? So the child will readily believe and trust your words as you are the parent. The problem will arise when the child will realize that the rest of the world doesn't agree with their greatness. What you as a parent see in the child, the rest of the world is not seeing. So that is where the imbalance comes in the child. So now tomorrow, if this child is not selected for the tennis tournament, the child is likely to criticize the system, that they are dumb people involved who do not understand the talent. So this is, what the problem happens if we give too much of undeserved praises, too much of anything to the children. This is, why it is not advisable. So these children are very sensitive who are given undue praises. They are very sensitive to any kind of criticism and become aggressive when they are told of their shortcomings. So the children become very aggressive during this time. They fight back with people and blame others that they do not recognize the greatness in them. It becomes difficult for them to see their shortcomings in themselves because their parents told them that they are the best, and parents can never be wrong. If you want to know more about it, what is the right kind of appreciation, what is the right kind of praise, how we can give your children, I would advise you to please go back, buy the book. It is on a discount on Amazon. And this is what I just wanted to hold, have a quick live with everyone and thank you, show you my gratitude. And I'm very grateful to you for everyone, for all the support, for all the love that you have given me during this time of, this 1 year of my book release. Yes, there were a lot of difficult times because of the COVID, but it just went off. With all your love and support, the COVID also passed. So thank you so much. And this is from my 1 year gift to you is that my book is on a discount. And after the whole month of Feb, because it was released in Feb last year. So as a birthday month, my book is on a discount. So you are, please go ahead and buy the book. I have read a few paragraphs. If you find them interesting, do let me know. Please give me the feedback. And thank you everyone who has read it and supported me during this 1 year. Thank you so much. And yeah, people are joining in. Thank you. Thank you for joining in. Thank you so much. So this is what my live was on my book completing 1 year. So thank you so much. It was a mark of gratitude for everyone who supported me in this journey and in this whole 1 year after my book has been released, given so much of love and appreciation to my book. Thank you so much. Thank you.